Well, obviously those two big storms last week impacted a lot of our coastal towns in ways that they've literally never seen before.
It's true. First responders have been working tirelessly to clear debris, restore roads, and identify at-risk homes while still dealing with hundreds of emergency calls. Our Hannah Yeshivi joins us from Wells this morning with an update on the recovery efforts in York County. Hi, Hannah.
Hi, good morning, Lee and Sharon. Webb Hannah Drive is one of the coastal areas here in Wells that suffered some of the worst damage. And just to show you an example, this is a home right in front of the water that has a lot of debris for the homeowners and for state officials to pick up for. And we are here with Megan Arsenault. She is the Deputy Director for the York County Emergency Management Agency. And Megan, tell me a little bit about those calls and requests that you've gotten following the storms.
Yeah, our Emergency Operations Center has been activated throughout the weekend. At that time, we were responding to the immediate need. So we were coordinating with first responders and emergency managers on the ground to make sure they had what they need for the immediate response. At this time, as we move into recovery, we're looking to assist towns with damage assessments, continue to remind folks that are out cleaning up to be safe and offer other safety messages, and then work with municipalities to work on some longer term recovery efforts.
And you were just talking a little bit about that, but what are some of the big picture next steps that comes after a devastating storm?
Yeah, at this point, we are starting to work with municipalities. They've been out cleaning up over the weekend, doing some initial damage assessments, mostly for safety concerns, and doing some temporary repairs. And then as the coming days and weeks go on, we're going to be doing a more formal damage assessment with our state and federal partners to be able to not only assist with cleanup, but help them get resources such as public assistance reimbursement.
And Megan, what do you encourage homeowners, for example, the one right behind us, that they do with so much debris left?
Yeah, the most important thing that we're encouraging folks to do is just to be safe. As the days have gone on, there's been hazards over the weekend, and now even though the immediate threat is gone, there's still hazards that can happen as people enter their homes. So first and foremost, to be safe, and second off, if folks do have damages, to make sure that they file a claim with their insurance company, and if they don't have insurance, we have some resources available for folks as well.
Let's talk a little bit more about those resources. Is there anything that you would like more Mainers affected to know that there is available to them right now?
Yeah, towns are working with folks to be able to push information out. So we recommend folks know how to get information. The York County Emergency Management Agency's Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, we'll post all that stuff there. And folks can also call 211 to get more statewide resources. There's available funding and other resources through the Department of Marine Resources for any fishing communities affected. And then if a certain threshold is met, the Maine Emergency Management Agency will be putting information out about individual assistance, financial opportunities.
Okay, thank you, Megan. And coming up in our next half hour, we will be talking with the Wells Fire Chief a little bit about the repair and restoration work that they have in the next days and weeks to come. Lee and Sharon, back to you guys.
All right, Hannah, thank you so much.